Hello and welcome to Linux Unix Single User System video tutorial. Today we will be exploring different ways to create, manage users and groups from the command line. Our learning outcomes are managing users' account from the command line, adding a new user, creating password for new user, logging in as a new user and change password, and removing new user account. Let's start by managing a user account from the command line. Open up your command line and switch users and enter your password. Enter yes users and press enter. You can access yes users and groups account administration in two different ways. From the yes control center, select security and users and group management, or from the terminal window like we just did. To navigate, press the tab key and the arrow keys to move from one text to another. Note by pressing the spacebar or the enter key will select the highlighted item. On the user and administration page, these are some of the most known terms. These are some of the most known terms on the user and group administration page. The username, it is a user login name and must be used to log in a system. User ID, UID. Each user must be assigned a user ID. The user ID 0 is reserved for the root user. 1 to 99 are reserved for other predefined accounts. And 100 to 999 are reserved by system for administrative and system account groups. Group ID, GID, the primary group ID which is stored in etc groups files. User ID info. In this field, user gets to put the information such as full name and phone number. The home directory. The absolute path to the directory the user will be in when they log in. If the directory does not exist, then the user directory becomes a slash. Command/shell, the absolute path of a command or shell. On the user tab, select a user to practice. Select Talks. Browse through each tab without making any changes. When finished navigating through, select Cancel and press Enter. To exit, select Cancel and press Enter. Adding a new user. Adding a new user from the command line, we enter the following: user add -c with the name of the user, -m, and the name we want to use as the username, and press enter. To verify that a home directory for DOE was created, enter ls/home and press enter. As you can see, a new user was created named DOE. Creating password for new user. To create password for the new user DOE, enter password $DOE and press enter. Now that the password prompt appears, enter novel and press enter. And you will be prompted to re-enter your new password. Re-enter the same password, novel, and press enter. On the next line, a message will prompt you saying password changed. To log out, simply type exit and press enter. Before viewing the password file, let us understand what it contains. The /etc password file stores essential information for user accounts, which is required during login. In this file, it is a text file, which contains a list of system accounts given for each user account. Has some useful information like user ID, group ID, home directory, and a lot more. Note that the user encrypted password is not stored in this password file. It is stored in the etc shadow file. Now let's verify that there is an entry for the user DOE in the /etc password folder by entering cat space /etc/password and press enter. As you may notice, there is an entry for all users in this system, but most importantly, the user DOE was created and we have a home folder. When finished browsing through, close the terminal and log out to your system by entering exit. And to log out, select computer, log out, and log out. Log in as a new user and change password. When the login screen appears in the username field, enter DOE and press enter. And in the password field, enter Novell and press enter. Open your terminal and switch user to root by entering su space dash space DOE and press enter. Enter your password and press enter. Now change the password of the user DOE by entering password and enter. And now you are being prompted to enter the old password of DOE. Now it's asking you to enter the new password, which we're going to use Novell1. And press enter, and it's going to ask you to re-enter the same new password, which was Novell1. You will be notified that your password has been changed. Now log out as the user DOE by entering exit. Removing new user account. Finally, let's remove the new user account. To remove the new user account, open up your terminal and switch to your root user and enter your password. To delete the user DOE, let's enter the command user del space -r and the user, which is DOE. Now verify that the home directory for DOE has been removed by entering ls/home. As you may notice, we no longer have the username DOE by entering /etc/password and press enter. In conclusion, we were able to manage user accounts from the command line, add a new user, create password for new user, log in as a new user and change password, and remove new user accounts. Thank you for taking the time to watch this educational video.